Katie Hahn.
And I'm Charles Stone, and we are PremieBreathe. We've built a low-cost breathing aid for newborns across the developing world.
Globally, 1.5 million newborns don't see the end of their first month of life, and most of these are tied to respiratory distress. 99% of these occur in countries like Ethiopia, a country where 84,000 newborns don't see the end of that first month of life. And 45% of those deaths have some form of respiratory component and need support.
The technology exists to treat a large number of these cases of newborn respiratory distress. This is an example of a top-of-the-line breathing aid, the humidified high-flow nasal cannula, that we'll find just up the street at the Yale New Haven Hospital. Now the problem is, they cost in excess of $5,000 per unit, which is prohibitively expensive for scaled use in the low-income world.
So technologies like this are used instead, cobbled together from pieces and parts that are locally available, but not effective and not giving the outputs that are needed therapeutically.
PremieBreathe's goal was to build a humidified high-flow nasal cannula for just 10% of the US commercial cost. We have built our prototype for a cost of materials of about $450, with very similar clinical outputs as the US commercial device that we were testing against at the Yale New Haven Hospital.
We've taken this device with us to Ethiopia to gain valuable feedback from all of the potential end users and customers of the device. In fact, I'm based out of Ethiopia part-time this year, working closely with them, moving towards setting up clinical testing and making the final design changes.
Now, PremieBreathe is driven by a very interdisciplinary Yale team, comprised of faculty and staff across the university, as well as current Yale students and recent alumni. And with that, we are PremieBreathe, and thank you very much for your time and consideration.